again, having the success at D2, FCS, and now this level, what is the formula when someone asks, what's your winning formula?
Okay, well, I got to go back to the background. Son of a coach. My dad was a Hall of Fame college coach. I was the kid in third grade
at
on the
IUP,
sidelines at West Virginia.
Got it.
Yeah, I was a kid on the sidelines in third grade. Bobby Bowden's first head coaching job. My dad's his OC.
Yeah.
Watching the game, in the locker room at halftime, listening to Bobby talk to the team.
Mm-hmm.
And then, my dad succeeded him. I had the opportunity to be with other great coaches along the way. And then, when I went with Coach Saban, Nick, the first year he went to Bama, I was part of his original staff.
Mm-hmm.
So from the ground floor, that was a great learning opportunity. He was in his 11th or 12th year as a head coach. In our first year at Alabama, we're 7-6. You lose to ULM at home, about the 11th game of the year. But the next year we went undefeated.
Yeah.
So, I really felt like after 1 year I'd learned, probably more about how to really run a program, A to Z, the previous 24 as an assistant. And I was ready to go. And I made an unprecedented move after 4 years. I took a D2 head job, which you don't see that in this profession, but I bet on myself.
Yeah.
Because I won. It's all I ever wanted to do since I was young, was be a head coach.
Yeah.
But I wasn't on that track as an assistant, and I took a chance. And I took a chance with a son that was a freshman in college, 2 girls in high school that went to med school. And so we had big bills coming in. I took a big pay cut.
Yeah.
So, you jump into a head coaching job, you're going to make mistakes year 1 and 2. Everybody does.
Yeah.
But at that level, I probably had the benefit to learn from my mistakes and overcome them.
Mm-hmm.
And then, by about year 4 or 5 or 6, got it down pretty good.
Yeah.
And, you go to a place like Elon that was about 7-47. Mm-hmm. And, after 9 games, you're 8-1. Played JMU for the conference championship and beat them up there the next year. And, the JMU. So that's a long roundabout answer to your question, which I haven't even answered. You got to have a blueprint and a plan. And it's a process. You got to work it every day. Highly structured and organized. It's about recruiting and development. But now you add retention to that mix with NIL and the transfer portal.
Yeah.
And it's all about people. You got to bring the right people through the door, coaches and players, and create an environment where they can thrive and become the best version of themselves.
Yeah.
And have a plan for, how you're going to develop them in the weight room, on the practice field, and strategically ODK.
Yeah.
And, a lot of what I do were things that I did learn at Alabama, but there's quite a bit of things that are different, too. So you tweak it to your personality.
Yeah. I read that at Bama you coached Julio Jones and recruited Mark Ingram. Is that true?
I did coach Julio Jones, was involved in Mark Ingram and Dante Hightower's recruitment.
Wow. Has anything changed about that formula as you've gone up in the levels, like from the D2 formula to the FCS formula to now the Power 4 formula?
Well, I think get better or get worse, you never stay the same. So I think everybody, this is a business where the margin for error is very slim, and you're always looking for better ways to do things. And you can't ever get complacent. Let's just face it. You're either getting better or you get worse. You never stay the same. And if you're comfortable, then you're not getting better, and somebody's catching you.
Yeah.
Right, and passing you up. So my big thing is to always have a sense of urgency every second, minute, hour of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And but I'm also, a big believer, if you're organized and structured, that you don't need to spend, 18 hours in the office every single day, 24/7, 365.